Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you all are safe at home. In last class I taught you chapter 2 of Geo and today I will teach you chapter 2 of civics. The name of the lesson is representation of democracy. In this lesson 4 points are there. Universal adult franchise, why are elections held, role of political parties, coalition governments, and in this video only 2 points will be there and another 2 points will be in next video. Right students? First is franchise and democracy. What is franchise and democracy? Today, dear students, most of the countries, almost all the countries have adopted what? Indirect over direct democracy, right? Which people vest their powers, they give their power in a representative elected by them, right? There was a time when what happened? Democracies restricted the voting rights and only men of people with property, with the people, means rich people only, right, could vote. This was undemocratic and unjust, right? Gradually, modern democracies abolish all kinds of discrimination and universal adult franchise was adopted, right? This guarantees voters voting rights to all citizens. It means what is adult franchise? This is the universal right to vote irrespective of sex, race, class, color and creed and economic status, etc. It is guided by the rule of one person, one vote, and upholds the principle of democratic equality. Means man, woman, rich, poor and educated, illiterate are treated the same. Means everyone can vote. Vote is their right. Universal right. Right? The Indian Constitution adopted universal adult franchise in 1950, which grants voting rights to citizens above 18 years of age. And now the question is why it is essential. Why we need it? Because it recognizes political equality, right? And it is democratic way of elections, electing heads of the state. It is the democratic way to choose the heads of the state, right? It helps in empowering the citizens. It gives power to citizens, right? It involves young people in political life. And the elected government show people's consent. And now about elections. What are elections? The word election means to choose. It is a systematic process by which people elect their representative to form the government. I hope many of you have seen this process, है ना? you will read the lesson 2 times, you will watch the video 2 times, then you will write with in your own words in your notebook also the election process, right? It is the way to choose their representative to form the government, right? It is a contest between 2 or more candidates for same position, right? And these days election or is a contest of political parties, and the winning candidate and his party come to power or makes the government. And now about election process. What is the real process of election? Every democratic country goes for election, right? On regular intervals. Like in our country, after every 5 years, elections occur. Whether it is of Gram Panchayat, Nagar Nigam, or Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha, any. Right. Elections in a democracy must be conducted in a free and secure atmosphere, right? To ensure a safe environment to voters, there are independent and agencies for conducting elections. Who conduct elections? There is an independence agency, right? I will tell you. The general elections in India are conducted by the Election Commission. That independent agency is Election Commission of India, right? The head of the Election Commission is entrusted to carry out elections in a free and fair manner. And the Elections Commission follows some steps, right, in election process. What are these steps? The first step is electoral constituencies. Election Commission divides the states into constituencies, right? People of India choose their candidates based on electoral constituency. What is a constituency? It is a territory in which specific numbers of voters elect candidate, right? And second step is election campaigning. What is campaigning? People before elections, what happens? The party candidates and independent, means independent people, who the people who do not belong to any party, they can also participate in this contest, right? And independent candidates file their nomination with the Election Commission. After getting clearance from Election Commission, the candidate start campaigning, right? It is very much important. For whom? For both. For voters also, and for whom? For candidates also, right? It is the way to fetch vote for the election day, right? For this, what they do? They arrange rallies, prepare speeches, paste pamphlets, and distribute many things on flags, some pamphlets, many things are there. Which they distribute to people. They go door to door also. And now on through social media also they do campaigning, right? And they do promises also with the people that if you will select us, we will do the same which they promise, right? So it is good for the both, for the voters also and for the candidates also. And they put hoardings also. So what they put? To spread awareness among the voters. It is done to fetch the vote for the day of election, right? And next step is secret ballot. Secret ballot is the last step. Secret ballot you can see in this book, right? This is the last step of the election, right? Secret ballot is for what? To cast vote, without disclosing your choice. Means nobody can know your choice, right? Secretly you can cast the vote. One side candidates' names are there, and here their party symbols are there. The illiterate person who cannot read and they have to cast their vote, what they do? They see the symbol and cast their vote. And the educated people, they read the name of the candidate and cast their vote. The concept of secret ballot first introduced in Australia in 1856, right? In earlier times, how people cast their vote? They were using ballot papers. There was a ballot paper, all party symbols and names were written there. If anybody want to vote to any candidate, there was a stamp. They put stamp, fold the paper and put in the box. This was the way in earlier times to cast the vote. These days we have electronic voting machines or EVMs we can say, which has made the voting task simple and efficient, right? EVMs display the name of the candidates contesting elections with the party symbol. This earlier I told you, and the voters presses the buttons against the preferred candidate to cast his or her vote, right? The votes are then counted on a specific day chosen by the election commission, right? Because this all process is, who is arranging? Election commission. So the date also he will give, right? With the candidates with maximum numbers of vote is declared the winner, and he is invited for to make the government, right? So students, this was the election process. You will read the lesson, you will watch the video 2 times, and then you will write the process with your own memory, neat and clean in your notebook, right students? You will subscribe my channel also, okay?